Welcome back to online classes conducted by IIL English Medium School, Turi. Good morning, students. Previous classes we have discussed about the Human Development Report. Human Development Report that is published by the UNDP, United Nations Development Organizations, and HDI, Human Development Index. Also, we have used the three indicators comparing the countries. What are the three important indicators? Health status, education levels, and income of the people. Using of these three indicators, there was compare the countries, and finally there was given the rank. The rank is given in Human Development Index for all countries. For all countries, according to 2013 Human Development Report, India's rank is 136. According to 2013 Human Development Report, India's rank is 129. The rank has reduced. That means it leads to development. Here mentioned the Human Development Report. Actually, here we need only development, but here said human development. Why it is used like this? What is the reason? Development here, some of the components they have suggested to Human Development Index. According to that, one of the word human, it is prefixing to development. Then it is called human development. Why it is called like that? Development means human beings development. Here mention the country. Who is living in the country? People. People are living in the country. When people are developed well, when people are developed in all aspects like health, education, income and other aspects, that is leads to development of the people. When people are developed well, people means human beings. When these all human beings are developed well, that is leads to development of the country. That's why it is called human development. Human development. For example, human beings are not developed in the country. At that time there is no development. Development means it is depend on the people. Once people are developed well, automatically countries also developed well. For example, states are developed well, that is leads to countries development. Are you understand this? So like that it is called human development. Are you understand? And next one, development as progress over time. What is the next one? Development as progress over time. See, already we have compared some of the countries in the development. Like that, some of the countries are developed well and some of the countries are backward. And also we have compared the states. Some states are developed well and some states are backward in the development. And also we have compared the districts. Some districts are developed well and some districts are backward in the development. And also we have find out some of the regions why these all areas are backward in the development. Previously I said the one reason. What are the programs? What are the facilities? They are implemented by the government. Sometimes they are not reached the people. They are not reached the people. And also most of the people, they are not using them properly because lack of awareness. I understand this. As a result of that, people in some countries, people in some states, people in some districts, they have backward in these all aspects. Already I said development means people. Once people are developed, automatically the state developed well, the district developed well, the country developed well. So these are the some of the reasons. What are the reasons? They are not implemented by they are not implemented properly by the government officials, and lack of awareness among the people. As a result of that, people are not using them. Automatically, they have backward in all aspects. That is leads to underdevelopment of the countries or underdevelopment of the states. All understand this? Here mention the one of the example and also write the one question. See, the state Himachal Pradesh. Why are many more children in Himachal Pradesh going to school? Here, taking the one example, Himachal Pradesh. The state Himachal Pradesh, this is taken as example in the education. At present, the state, it was developed very well in education. What is the reason? And in that state, many more children, every day they are going to school. What are the reasons? Especially to already well developed education in Himachal Pradesh. As a result of that, there was started the schooling revolution in Himachal Pradesh. To develop the education, there was started the one revolution. The revolution, this started in which field? Education field. So when it was started in the education field, as a result of that, the state, it is developed highly in education compared with remaining all states in our country. How it is possible to that state? Now we have discussed that. Himachal Pradesh. At the time of independence, how is the Himachal Pradesh? At the time, Himachal Pradesh is compared with remaining all states. The state Himachal Pradesh is the hilly region, and there was living the low density of the population or very less population there was living. As a result of that, the state Himachal Pradesh, it is backward in education comparing with remaining all states in India. But later what happened? Later the government has decided to develop the education in Himachal Pradesh. So at the time, to spread the education across the villages, this is the big challenge to, or a big problem to Himachal Pradesh. Why? That is the hilly region, and most of the areas are the villages, and in that villages there was living the less population. So in this way, to develop the education in that state, it is a very big challenge to the state government of Himachal Pradesh. Then what are doing? Here both means the state government of Himachal Pradesh and the people of Himachal Pradesh, both they have decided to give more importance about the education. When they have decided like that, here both they think how to translate this education for all children, or how to provide this education for all children. They think like that. When do they think like that? Immediately what they are doing? The government of the Himachal Pradesh, it was set up the schools, and it is providing the free education to all students. When it is providing free education to all students, then what happened? As a result of that, people they have get the free education, people, and government also made a education free cost to parents. I understand this point. The government has decided providing free education to all children in the Himachal Pradesh. When it has decided like that, immediately what it was doing? Immediately in that state, in all villages, there was set up the schools. When there was set up the schools, immediately in the all schools, there was providing some of the facilities. What are the facilities? For example, appointed the teachers and providing the toilet facilities, drinking and water facilities and other facilities. These are all facilities are provided in the schools. Here these all facilities every year after year there was expanded these all facilities and also improved these all facilities. When do they improve like that? For all children could become very easy continue their studies in the schools. And also every year there was a set of the new schools and also there was appointed the new teachers. In this way, here we can understand one thing here. What is that? The state Himachal Pradesh, this is compared with remaining all states. The state to give high priority on the education and compared with remaining all states, it has spent the more money on the education. For example, in 2005 year, Indian government has introduced the budget. In that budget, on each child, the government had spent the 1049 rupees only. In Himachal Pradesh, the state government had spent the 2005 rupees on the each child. What do you understand about it? The state government had spent the less money. The Himachal Pradesh had spent the more money on the child and it is given the high priority on the education. Automatically they have get the good result in education. When they have get the good result in the education, finally in 1996 and again 2006 there was conducted the one survey on education. In 1996 and 2006 there was conducted the one survey on the education in Himachal Pradesh. What is that survey? See, students in Himachal Pradesh, most of the students in Himachal Pradesh enthusiastically they are going to school. Enthusiastically means to go to school they feel happiness. They feel happiness. Happily, most of the students when they will go to school they feel very happy. And most of the students they have enjoyed the schooling experience. They have enjoyed the schooling experience. Here, one of the girl, who is that girl? She is Neha. She was studying 4th class at Chamba village. Chamba village. What she said here? She said, our teachers loves us. Our teachers teaches us well. That is the opinion of the one of the student. Who is that student? Neha. She was studying which class? 4th class. And next, who are the students studying higher classes? Higher classes, especially these all students, they have the ambition and aspirations. What are their ambitions? The higher class students mainly they want to become the policeman, teacher, doctor, lawyer. So these are the dreams of the students, those who are studying in higher classes. And next, the attendance rate. How is the attendance rate? The attendance rate is high in primary classes as well as in high school. So what I understand about it? Every student he feel very happy to go to school. As a result of that, most of the students they have completed the all classes, secondary school, and they have well developed in education, and they know everything in school or through the teachers. Finally, what happened in Himachal Pradesh? by the government of the Himachal Pradesh, there was made a social norm. A social norm. Social norm. According to that, who are the children in the Himachal Pradesh? Here every student must and should completed the 1 to 10 years education. 1 to 10 years education. That is the social norm. So at present it is also done by the Indian government according to Right to Education Act. The same norm it is also followed in our state. Are you understand this? And next, in many parts of the country, the girls' education. In many parts of the country, about the girls' education, there was given the less importance compared with the boys' education. When there was given the less importance about the girls' education, already know very well. At present in the society, about the girls' education, most of the people they are giving the less importance and they do not encourage them to go to school to study well. I understand this. Especially this is called gender bias. Gender bias means this is the one of the social discrimination against women. That means equal to boy, further not giving any importance in all aspects. That is the social discrimination against the women. That is called gender bias. What is the gender bias? This is the one of the social discrimination against the women. Against that, in all aspects, for girl giving the less importance with boys. I understand this. Next one, Himachal Pradesh. Already I told you there was given the less importance about the girls' education. According to this, most of the girls they are completed only few classes and they do not completed the secondary. But in Himachal Pradesh, not like that. In Himachal Pradesh, education parents, they have the ambition on the education. According to that, especially in education, for boy and girl, they are giving the equal importance. What is importance are giving to boys in education? The same importance it is also giving to girls. And they also encourage the girls to study well and go to schools. Are you understand this? As a result of that, what happened? In Himachal Pradesh, most of the girls who are having age between 13 to 18, first they have completed the 8th class, up to 8th class, and next they are moving to secondary schools also. So finally, equal to boys, girls also completed the secondary education up to 10th class. Are you understand this? So this is the difference. According to that, there is no any difference in the status of boy and girl in Himachal Pradesh. Are you understand this point? In Himachal Pradesh, for boy and girl, there was given the equal importance, and boy and girl, they are developed equally in all aspects. For example, this region means Himachal Pradesh. This is compared with other regions, especially in North Indian states, especially the state Himachal Pradesh. It is developed well in education, and also for boys and girls, they are giving the equal importance. Are you understand this? In Himachal Pradesh, the gender bias is less. Already I told that. Gender bias, it is not only less in education, also it is less in the child mortality. Already I said yesterday about this. What is the child mortality? Child mortality or infant mortality rate. The children, they are dying with few years of birth. Those who are dying within 5 years, they have considered child mortality. What is the mortality? Mortality means death or child death. So the gender bias which is less in education and child mortality. In that two aspects, the gender bias is less. What is the reason? It is less in the Himachal Pradesh. In Himachal Pradesh, most of the educated women, they are employed outside of the home. When they are doing work outside of the home, they have earned the money. As a result of this, economically they are independent and self-confident. As a result of that, here women has the upper hand to taking the household decisions, including education, birth, health, and upkeep the children. So about these all aspects in the household, who will take the decision? Women only taking the decision, and she is independent or self-confident in these all aspects. So as a result of that, for boy and girl, they are giving the equal importance, especially for girls. Development of the girls, they are giving the more importance. I understand this. What is the reason? The reason is there. According to this, here most of the women, they are giving more importance about the education or girls' education, and most of the Himachali women, they have the ambition. What is that ambition? After marriage of their daughters, here she is also working outside of the home after the marriage. I understand this. As a result of that, most of the women, she was educated and she get the awareness about the all aspects, and education, health, and marriage in Himachal Pradesh, they are only taking the, especially women, only taking the own decisions. And most of the women in the Himachal Pradesh, they are working outside of the home. As a result of that, there was increase in the her dignity in the society, and also increase in the income of her family. I understand this. And also in Himachal Pradesh, most of the women nowadays actively participated in social life and village politics. At the same time, in Himachal Pradesh, there is also conducted the active Mahila Mandals. My dear students, this is very, very important. Active Mahila Mandals. Where do you found the active Mahila Mandals? The active Mahila Mandals found in Himachal Pradesh. This is about the story of Himachal Pradesh. Are you understand this? Okay. Students, let's stop here. I will continue tomorrow. Up to now, we have discussed something. About that, you have prepared the some of the questions, also prepare the answers. Again, we will meet in next class. Thank you.